So let me start off with my presentation. So today I'll be presenting on Microsoft Fabric, an end-to-end solution. It'll be mostly demo based, and a little bit about me. I have a master's degree in statistics and have been in the data space for about 20 years now. And I'm a Microsoft Data Platform MVP. And during my pastime, I have a passion to teach kids all about technology, and I have floated a charitable trust called Kids Tech Charitable Trust. That's a little bit about me, and then you have my contact details over here if you want to contact me. Okay, so let's first see what the agenda is for today. I'll just little bit, very maybe 2 minutes, cover what Fabric is, what the components are, and then I'll go straight into the demo. So Microsoft Fabric is mostly they are calling it as the data analytics in the age of in the era of AI. Over the past 2 years, Microsoft has undertaken a complete revamp of the data analytics workflow, resulting in the creation of Fabric, and then it represents the seamless integration of all the data engineering, data science, and other platforms, data warehousing platforms. It's a complete analytics platform. Everything is unified here and SaaSified. And it is lake centric. So you have the concept of one lake and one copy. It's similar to the OneDrive of your OneDrive for business, these which we are all using these days. And it has been created to empower every business user, because it has a familiar and intuitive interface, and also it is built into the Microsoft 365 platform, and you can directly go from data ingestion to the insights. And it is also AI powered, so it has your co-pilots, and so that you can even people who don't have much knowledge on coding can create these experiences in Fabric. And if you look at the architecture of Fabric, so you have this one lake. The concept of the concept of oneness is really is fundamental to this platform. So with Fabric, there will be one shared computer cost per capacity, one shared governance model across all the products that are the data factory, data engineering, data warehouse, your Power BI, and data science, and real-time analytics, and data activator. So it covers the entire analytics process, from data ingestion using the data factory to your transformations with the data engineering function, and then your storage in the data warehouse. And everything works smoothly and is automatically optimized, ensuring a streamlined experience for developers and business users. So that's the 2 minutes on what Fabric is. Now let's get into the demo, but before we go into the demo, I'm just going to share what are we going to do here. So what we are going to prepare, first create a lake house, and then load data into the lake house using the data flow gen 2. And then if possible, yeah, I'll show you the build dimensional model. If there is no time, I'll just show what the model that I have built earlier, and also automatically create a report with quick create. So those are the three things I'm planning to show. But before that, we'll just cover the prerequisites. So what you need to do is you need to have a Fabric enabled in your organization. So when you go into the admin portal of Fabric, that needs to be enabled, and that can be enabled by a Power BI administrator or a Fabric administrator, as it is called these days. And you can sign up for a free trial for 60 days. So, and also you need to have a Fabric workspace. So now, without further ado, we will just go into the demo part. So I'll just share my screen back again. Okay, can you see my screen? The browser. I'm on a browser,
Yeah, we
and
can see your
yeah,
screen.
yeah, I'm on a browser. So in order to get into Fabric, you just need to type the fabric.microsoft.com, and that's what I have typed here. And you see a similar experience, similar screen, which is very similar to your Power BI. So you can see, or you can explore all these experiences: your Power BI, data factory, data activator, industry solutions, data engineering, data science, data warehouse, and real time analytics. Now what we are going to explore today is the data engineering part. So I can just click here, or you can just click on the Microsoft Fabric logo here, and once you click on that, you will see all these experiences that you can create. So I'm just going to go into the data engineering, and once you click on that, you will get this Synapse data engineering homepage, where you can create all these new things: new lakehouse notebook, environment, spark job definition, data pipeline, import notebook, or use a sample. And what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to create a new lake house. So I can just go, because it's there is new here, I can just go create a lake house, and I want to name it as global Azure lake house. And then I'm creating that. Okay, so now this has created a new lake house. So what lakehouse has is, it's a combination of data warehouse and a data lake. Data lake hold the files, so you have the files here. Since this is a new lakehouse and there is nothing there, you can't see anything if you click on these two. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to get some data into the lake house. So if you go into the lake house, you can create a data flow. So and also you need to make sure that it's Fabric workspace. So my lake house is in Fabric workspace, and the lake house that I have created just now, where has it gone? Global Azure. um, okay, let's create a data flow, and then data flow gen 2, and then we'll associate that lake house that we have just created. So uh, this opens a Power Query, which is very familiar to all the Power BI users. So here, what we need to do is, I have a CSV file which I want to import. So I just click on this import part. But you can either use a SQL, or you can use a lot of connectors. I think there are almost 200 connectors now. So I have a local file, so I'll upload the file, which is the dimension customer, and then just wait for a bit. And once that is done, I just go into and click next. And now you can preview the data here. So what it has is, it has customer key, customer ID, customer name, and then bill to customer, and category, all these columns here. It is showing the first 200 columns as the preview. And now I'm going to create the data flow. Now once that is created, you can associate the lake house for this particular data flow gen 2 by clicking here where there is data destination. So if you click on that plus there, you can choose the lake house. You can either choose Azure SQL database, or Data Explorer, or warehouse. I'm going to choose a lake house. Once that is done, um, you can edit the connection here if you want to. And then I'm just going to click on the next. So here in the Fabric workspace, I can see only these lake houses. I think the previous lake house I must have created in, yeah, I must have created in my workspace. So I won't, because that is not a fabric workspace, fabric capacity workspace. So I'll just go and choose something. Maybe I'll just choose this CHCHLH demo as my lake house, and then I'm going to click next, and then I'm just going to save the settings, and then I'll just publish it. So once you publish, it starts refreshing. Yeah, see this data flow 4 is what I have created, and it is starting to refresh. By the time while that is refreshing, I'll just go into this lake house which I have created earlier, which I have associated the which I have associated the table, the data that with this location. So but these are already existing tables. So this lake house has dim customer, dim date, dim employee, dim product, and dim store, and fact. There is a fact as well. So now what you can do is just we'll wait until it refreshes. So let's go back in here and go back to fabric workspace. Yeah, looks like it has refreshed. No, it's still refreshing. So okay, might take a couple of minutes. Okay, so yeah, it has finished now. It has come, the refresh time has come. So now what we can do is we can just go into we can go into the SQL endpoint. Once you create the lake house, you get you can access this via two types. One is the semantic model, which is nothing but the Power BI data set. I'm just trying to open this one. Okay, this is the power, yeah, which is the default. When you open the lake house, it opens as a semantic model, but you can also query with SQL endpoint. So you can either click on this and then run a SQL query, or you can just write. See the new table that we have created. It has this is the table that is created just now, which is the dimension customer one, which we have which we have imported. So what I want to do is I just want to right click on and create a new SQL query. You can do it like this, or you can create a query called new SQL query, and then I'm just going to create the new SQL query, and then you can view the records. So you can, I'm at the moment viewing the top 100 records of the dimension. You can also write a SQL query called select sum of or maybe we can do just a count of, because there is no fact, looks like. So count of customer ID, and then let's group it by category from dimension. So we can copy this one, and then group by category, and then you can run this query, and then you will get the, oh, okay, customer ID is Okay, it must be customer key. Okay, when I run this one, you will get the. Mm,
It is the select that's incorrect.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
just heads
Thank
up.
you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's case sensitive. Looks like. Let's copy this. Yeah, so it is running and then you get the records. Okay, so only one category. I just wanted to just show you the capability of the SQL query, and there is something called new visual query as well. So let's do that. You can build a query using so you can drag your tables here. Let's say you have that, and then you can maybe, let's link the product to maybe one. Let's pick that, and then you can link those two. You just want to choose columns. Let's say we don't want all the columns, we just want product name and product description. And from here we want only, sorry, we want to choose columns, and then you can just choose maybe sales quantity or sales amount. Let's say sales amount. So you can, and then link the, you can go and view SQL from here. Okay, so this is you can edit the script as well, and then it will give you the script's name as table, and then you can join. You can join from uh, join. Actually, this should go here. So you can go from visual query to the fact online sales. Yeah, so it will give you that. Not sure as fact. Join on. I think this has product key. So fact dot product. I think time is getting. I think we have only 8 minutes. So yeah, you get the capability, right? So you can do that, and then once you have the, I'll go back to the workspace, and then I'll just go here, and from the lake house, what you can do is you can you have this explore this data. You can either choose explore this data or auto create a report. So because I have the, for some reason it is not creating. Okay, it's something is coming. So you can auto create the report, and then you can visualize that. Or what you can do is you can create a new semantic model. So I can go here, just checking whether something is getting. Okay, so in the, from the lake house you can, okay, you are in SQL. So if you go into lake house, So you have to change or toggle your view from the SQL endpoint to lakehouse, and then you will see the semantic model, and then from the you can create the new semantic model, and then include only those that you want to include, and then give a name, and then just confirm, and then that will give create a new semantic model, and from there you can create a auto create the report. This actually this should work, but I'm not sure why it is not working. um, oh, this is just explore data. So while this is getting created, I'm going to check why this is not working. So where is my fabric workspace? Okay, so from here I'll try and create auto create report. Let's see. Have a connection to the server. Okay, so now this has created a semantic model, but we need to create the model here. So customer key goes into customer. So this one goes into customer. Okay, I'm creating a customer key from dim customer from, so that is, and then dim delivery date or date key. We can say date key can go to date key. This should have been automatically created, but yeah. Okay, you can also create like this. So new relationship, dim date key to fact online sales date key, save. So let's just create those two, dim date and dim customer. We have only 4 minutes, so uh, now we can create the, from the semantic model we can create a report using that. So you can just go new report and then choose this semantic model. Okay, so now see from here, so with that semantic model you can create, let's say for example, a card um, where sum of sales is sales amount is, so you can start creating your uh, Power BI. So Power BI report. So everything is done from within Fabric. That is what I wanted to show you. For some reason, auto create didn't work, but yeah, that's what I wanted to show. If there are any questions,
There are no questions for now, but we really appreciate your time and appreciate the presentation. I have seen a lot of great comments. Tracy here saying, I appreciate the insightful presentation you provided
thank
here
you,
in data.
thank you,
So that was a really great presentation. And uh, yeah, so like really, really appreciate your time and then the presentation taking people. We're here saying it's a great preparation for the exam. So
oh
that's
yeah,
really cool. Yeah. So thank you so much, Indira. We really
no
appreciate your
worries,
time and joining us and all the sharing your expertise here.
thank
Appreciate it.
you, see you.